Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and as per usual, we're going to start this off the same way we always do, with a moment of gratitude. I want to thank everybody who's watching this, either live and or the recording later on. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you choose to spend it with us does mean the world to me. On that note, Tanner, hit him with you.
How's she cotton, me loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
Okay, and we're back. All right, these are my favorite type of guests. Individuals that I've never met before, never had a conversation with. I just get excited about these type of guests. So we got a good one today. As per usual, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than I can. So on that note, sir, can you please tell the people at home who you are and what you're about?
Hello, people at home. I am Gavin Yeaman. I run our company. It's called the Chubby Group, and we suffered a devastating blow in Fort Mac with the flood, and we lost our original Joes. And almost a year since we closed to date, we're opening back up, so we're quite excited to be back operational in the Mac.
There we go. Nice. Okay, so you kind of threw me for a loop there when you said the Chubby Group.
Yeah.
So what's that about? So you guys own more than one restaurant or more than one thing? Like, what's the Chubby Group all about?
Well, we started, my dad started it with a single franchise in Fort St. John.
Okay.
About 28 years ago.
Okay, what franchise was that?
1A&W.
1A&W.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And so he started growing, and he grew the company until we needed a name, and he landed on Chubby Group. So I inherited this
That's awesome, man.
bizarre name that I didn't quite know what was going on.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, how many different so you had A&Ws, now you have Original Joes. What other?
Yeah, he started that, and then he's always like had a good humble approach to business, and he started slow, and so we always like to grow where we can, if the market allows us, and then so we'll buy a store here and there, yeah, and our goal is just to kind of keep growing year after year. And
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
family business.
yeah, it's a family business. So I've been running it now I've been working in the company for 8 years, and been running the whole company for the last 2 years.
Fantastic, man. Great.
Yeah.
Your dad obviously has a lot of trust in you.
A lot of trust, a lot of hard work and dedication. Yeah,
That's
gave
awesome.
an opportunity, and a lot of second geners coming in. I put my head down and worked, and it's paid off. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is it just you and your dad, or do you have any siblings or other family members helping you out?
I have a sister, yeah, and she's a nurse, so she's into
Okay.
her own thing. And
Yeah. That's awesome. So how many chains do you think you have at this point?
Oh, A&W's and Original Joe's.
Okay,
Yeah, so
there we
just
go.
restaurants,
Nice. I got a question about A&W for you.
Yeah,
One of my favorite menu items on A&W was the whistle dog.
yeah.
What
yeah.
happened to the whistle dog, man?
I believe it wasn't going with the new beef or the better beef program, and it just didn't fit up to the standards with having a
Right.
tube steak on the menu. So I believe that's kind of why, and it wasn't selling very well. It was a few people's popular item. But it didn't
Oh,
sell.
that makes sense. From a branding standpoint, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, from the people not buying enough of it, I'm sorry, A&W. I should have been buying more. It was
Yeah.
my favorite thing on the menu.
Yeah.
If you bring it back, I promise I will come in and eat a lot more of the whistle dog.
Right.
So it was my favorite thing, man.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good one. It sold well in some stores, but in most stores it didn't.
That's
So,
right. That's
yeah.
right. But I think your thought process in regards to like their whole branding that they're
Yeah.
doing right now, yeah, it doesn't really hit the mark.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
No.
So now you're up here. We met at your restaurant here, Original Joe's. So tell me a little bit about that place. Like you guys were hit kind of bad by the flood, eh?
Hit bad by the flood. Yeah, we actually only owned the store for 2 years, so it's pretty new to us. I know after the fires, a lot of things changed in Fort McMurray, and then this happened, and another huge devastating blow right in the midst of COVID.
That's right.
It was a gong show to get everything, going and restored, and yeah, now we're open. We did our friends and family last night, and
Yeah.
that was a big success. We had a lot of fun. The kitchen did well, and the front did well, and now the grand opening is today, so we're open to the public today.
Okay. All right. Well, definitely we'll promote the crap out of you guys. Me and
Yeah.
Tanner, who Tanner shouts you guys out all the time.
Yeah.
It's his favorite restaurant in town. That's his like cheers basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went there last night and it was awesome. The place was packed in regards to like people were separated.
Social distancing.
So
Yeah.
social distance, all the rules and regulations were followed, but you guys had a decent amount of people in there and your servers were top notch. Our waitress last night was amazing, man.
That is great to hear.
Yeah. I play this. It's not a game. It's just for years I used to travel on the road, and so I don't pick my own food.
Yeah.
Just because that's boring. So
Yeah.
I get my waitress to always order my food for me, and it's a surprise when it comes out. And she recommended some stuff that I would have never have chosen to eat,
Yeah.
and it was incredible. So good job for your waitresses.
Yeah, great to hear.
Yeah, man.
And the kitchen the menu at Original Joe's, the franchise, does a really good job at picking some great menu items
Yeah.
and putting a lot of quality and effort into making it. So we have a large, extensive prep list every morning. We make all our own sauces and
Oh,
yeah. So the prep and everything that goes into making the food is 50% of the work. So
that's right.
it is a lot of work, and the kitchen does a lot of work.
Nice.
Yeah.
So in regards to yourself, how long are you going to be in Fort McMurray, kind of managing the operations?
Well, if Tina, who as I've now known, she's a bit of a local celebrity around
Yeah, she
here.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
so Tina was running the store before the flood, and then since has relocated.
Right.
So she's now in Sherwood Park working with us, but so we don't have a GM.
Oh,
So we didn't have a GM at the time of opening, and so I thought my family and I actually moved up here. We rented a house
okay.
for a month,
Yeah.
and then we'll probably go home and come back again. Yeah, and coming periodically. I do believe we do have a GM now.
Okay.
A guy we've known for a while, and we've been on him for a while, wanting him to join our team, and he finally committed. So we're quite happy.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Big smiles about that.
Yeah.
Tanner's giving fist pumps over there. I think he knows who this guy might be.
I do think I do know.
Okay, we're not going to blow
I'm
it up
not
yet.
sure.
It's not
Yeah,
official.
I think it's
It's
still
not official,
private,
so we're
so-
not going to drop any names here. But no, that's good. It's like my background is actually human resources.
Yeah.
So I know how hard it is to find not just individuals, because
Yeah.
you don't need a warm body. You need like the skill set to actually do the job.
Yeah.
That's not always easy, especially in those managerial roles.
No, it's not. It's a tough job. We do offer in our company. We always offer partnerships. So we're not looking for just a GM. We're looking for someone to buy in and be a forever partner with us. And then they own it, so they treat it like it's theirs. And
That's right.
my job's not to come in and teach that or tell them how to run their store. Just he's gonna do it different than I'm gonna do it.
Right.
It doesn't mean one's way's better than the other. It's just
Okay.
different. So yeah, we hope we like to throw them in the deep end and see how well they swim. And I think in this particular situation, it's gonna be great.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Now, this is a family business. You've been helping out probably since you were a child, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
What's the most interesting job that you've held in this organization?
Well, so I went after school. I went to college in Vernon, BC for 4 years, and then when I was done, it was time to go to work. And I've only ever worked for my family business. Like
Right.
I've never even wanted to have another job. So I got thrown into an Original Joe's in Edson.
Mm.
And I had been dating who's now my wife for about 2 months.
Okay.
She was living in Vancouver. I was living in Vernon,
Yeah.
and she was coming to see me on weekends. And then I moved to Edson, Alberta.
Right.
and
It's a far move
that's a
from
tough
Vancouver.
move. And from Vernon. So due north I went, and she came to visit me there, and I had somehow managed to swindle her into moving to Edson from Vancouver.
Okay, she loves you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And and then I moved. So in that year, I moved. So this was the interesting part of the job is I moved from Edson. I went and opened our Fort St. John Original Joe's location, and then I moved to Grand Cache. So I'd
Oh,
moved like 3 times in 2 years, and then I moved to Dawson Creek. So I moved, and then now Edmonton. So
right.
in the span of 3 years, I moved like 5 times.
So you've had lots of different roles in all these
I've had,
establishments.
I've worked at, like, I started in the kitchen. I started from the ground up. So
Yeah.
I didn't just get thrown a GM position.
Yeah, no doubt.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That would have been nice.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, she loves you. To go to,
Yeah.
I've been to all those locations, and they're all beautiful. I'm not saying they're not beautiful. They're just very different, obviously,
Yeah.
from Vancouver, to say the
Totally.
least.
And she's a Montreal girl.
Oh, geez. So she's
Yeah.
a city girl then.
She's a big time city girl. Loves her hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you-
this was a huge shift for her.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it turned out great. It
Right.
was just a long road getting there.
There you go. Now you're in Edmonton. So you know what? She's back in the city now.
Exactly.
There you go.
She's quite happy with Edmonton. I think she'd be happier with Vancouver, but
Yeah.
Edmonton's
Yeah.
what I'm offering.
That's exactly. Yeah. You're not in Vancouver. She's gonna be happy wherever you are, man. That's
Exactly.
it. All right. We're at part of the show called the Mac City Minute. So this is
Okay.
Tanner's segment now. So Tanner's gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's gonna ask you. Good luck, man. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Yeah. Tanner, hit him with the Mac City Minute.
Alrighty, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Question number 1. What is one thing on your OJ's menu you think everyone should try?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, the bruschetta fettuccine.
That's what you had last night.
Oh,
isn't
the
it?
bruschetta fettuccine. Yeah, it was.
That's
Or
what-
you had it.
That's what I had last night. It was a
Yeah.
banger. Like I would have never have even thought about ordering that.
Yeah.
It was literally delicious. Best thing I've had on your menu, and I've had a lot of stuff. So
Awesome.
banger.
Question number 2. What is your favorite menu item on both OJ's and A&W's menus?
I like the crispy chicken burger at Original Joe's, and I eat the chubby chicken burger
Okay.
religiously at
You're a
A&W.
chicken guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then the last one is the cheddar bacon uncle burger lettuce wrap at A&W. If you're trying to eat healthy, it is great.
Okay.
Luckily, I am not. Question number 3. How does Fort McMurray compare to having franchises in other places?
Fort McMurray is like, I'm new to Fort McMurray, but it is the town that supports local, and we love that. So we try to do the same. That is the kind of the big message I've always heard. So when this open happened in the past, we've kind of gathered all our equipment and brought it to the location, and this time we tried to source as much parts and resources as we could locally, and at the friends and family, we had so many local businesses that helped build us come into our friends and family.
That's awesome, man.
Question number 4. What is one thing people might not know about Original Joe's?
It's hard. You don't know what you don't know, I guess. But yeah, I think Original Joe's is a great food place. It's a pretty easygoing place. Has great food. They have 18 beers on tap, so there's lots of variety and
Good deals on booze?
good deals on booze.
There you go. All right.
And your final question, what is one thing about Fort McMurray that you haven't noticed anywhere else?
That's us.
I've never seen every truck have the same same sticker in the window.
Yeah.
And you see those Fort McMurray stickers in Edmonton. You see them everywhere, and it's a pretty cool thing.
There you go.
And those have been your 5 questions.
That's awesome. Yeah, we love those stickers. Like back in
Yeah.
the day, it used to be Newfoundland flag, like it was Newfoundland themed.
Yeah,
But then after the fire, it was just like
Fort Mac strong.
Fort Mac strong in
Yeah.
every window. Yeah, man, it's Yeah, like it's a beautiful thing to see. We like you said, it's a community we like to support local. We really like come together, and that decal is just one of the many signs of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
exactly
is
it.
wild how like this city has band together through these tough times. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're a scrappy bunch. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, man. So, before we cut you loose, I want to know just a little bit about. I want you to do a shameless plug of your spot of the Original Joe's. Tell everybody where you guys are, how they can get, how they can come down, what the protocol's looking like. Let's hear all about Original Joe's here in Fort Mac.
Yeah, so we're right by the Save on Foods and the elementary school and the hospital. So we're right downtown. We have all the plexiglass. So we're at about 80% capacity. There's lots of good ways to social distance, following all those COVID protocols. And yeah, it's certainly an uplifting restaurant compared to what it was. It is looking sharper than ever, and yeah, come on down. We'd love to
Okay.
have you.
Cool. And you guys are good for staff right now?
We got lots of staff. We're
Good.
always looking for new staff. Can always use some great front of house and kitchen staff, so we're always looking for staff, of course. But we do have enough staff to get open, which is a bonus.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's awesome. All right. Well, I know I had a great experience last night. The food was delicious. I know Tanner lives at your restaurant. You're going to be seeing a lot of him down there. I think you guys knocked it out of the park, from food to service to environment to safety protocols. Across the board, it was awesome, man. So good
I
work.
guess that's where people can come and see me, see my face, eh?
Yeah, nobody gets to see Tanner. He's all like, he's just the voice. So yeah, if you want to see Tanner and know what he looks like, Original Joe's 3 out of 5 days of the week, he's probably posted up at the bar.
You just need to listen carefully because you won't know what I look like, but you'll know what I sound like.
There you go. Awesome, man. Thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate it. Just so you know, this is not like a one-time deal. If you want to come back on the show again and again and again, now you know what it is. It's just you and me having a conversation.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. If you have any employees too that want to come on the show,
I'm excited
Yeah.
to send Tina Kelly down here.
yeah, us too. Us too. Tanner is very excited. He's been bragging about her for weeks. So,
Awesome.
all right. On that note, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world, thank you very much for tuning in to the Mac City Morning Show. I've been your host, Elliot Pierre, and once again, thank you for spending the time with us. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
I said this. That's another Mac City Morning Show done.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.